So let's talk about suspension for a minute. This is the old Tacoma, the outgoing model. Tell me about this suspension, and then we're going to go over to the new Buck, and we'll talk about what you've changed.
Yeah, this suspension shown here is the outgoing, as you said, TRD Pro suspension that's set up on the front. One thing to note, we did add an aluminum upper control arm from 2021 model year, I believe. But we maintained the Fox suspension on the Pro over to the next generation Tacoma, but we did add a bunch of new technology within that new Fox suspension. Also increased travel on the new generation Tacoma suspension.
And on the back, you still got the leaves on here, right?
In the back, correct. So in the back, you can see we have the Bilstein monotubes, but quite a small diameter. I believe these are around 32 mil diameter monotubes, and then of course the leaf free suspension on the outgoing truck.
Because nothing works like 125-year-old technology.
That's
right?
exactly right. So it's well proven, for sure.
All right, and now this is the platform for the new Tacoma,
Correct.
2024 Tacoma. So talk to me about the front suspension, what you guys did.
Yeah, for the front suspension, of course, everything is much beefier. All the upper lower control arms, much beefier materials, size, capacities. We did maintain the box suspension. It is an adjustable suspension that we went with on the next generation Tacoma. 3 different valve settings pre-tuned in there for the customer to adjust themselves. Fully billet aluminum, forged upper control arms, increased travel over the outgoing truck. Much beefier stabilizer bars without roll control, and then of course we did add the stabilizer disconnect mechanism as well. From the next generation Tacoma. And then in the rear, we maintained our Bilstein presence with the monotube suspension.
Yeah, show me these monotube, these special shocks.
Increase the diameter. These are increased from 32 on the out one. This I believe is around 46. Millimeter with piggyback reservoirs in there. So here's a cutaway of the Bilstein shock. This is just the internals of the piggyback portion. And then if you come around here, this shows how the shock absorber works. But with the new Bilstein technology, we've also added what we call end stop control. And that's these springs up here at the end of travel on both the compression and rebound side. So it gives you a little bit added element. When you get towards the end of the stroke travel, you're not having an abrupt stop on the top side or the bottom side.
It's not banging on the top.
Correct. You're correct. So there's springs on both top and bottom for compression and rebound.
And those are special built by Ford Toyota?
Correct. Yep. This is their new technology that we've adopted on the Bilstein. And of course, you can see much beefier body, still the monotube, compared to the old outgoing generation.
So having just come off the mountain, and on a TRD off-road, tell me what how much better I felt it, but is there a way to quantify how much better it performs?
The performance, yeah. So of course you get the additional benefit of these Bilstein shocks, but you move over to multi-link rear suspension as well from the outgoing truck to the next generation Tacoma. So that gives you much more stability, much more ride comfort off-road, much more isolation for a lot of that. Inputs in the off-road environment, and then the shock absorbers are of course much better at handling those, much better heat dissipation, and much better transitions from compression to tension.
All right, Randy, thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.